Now Labor's front bench. There are really two big stories in this announcement today. One is that Bill Shorten is back in a senior job. He'll be shadow spokesman for the NDIS, something that he helped to establish. It's in a bit of a mess and was always going to be because of the way Labor helped set it up, but I imagine there are fertile grounds here for him to keep the government on its toes in that area. So we'll hear a bit from him, which might be interesting for Labor. The biggest story in this lineup is what Anthony Albanese has done with women, especially Kristina Keneally. The opposition leader heads a party that now has a quota for 50% representation of women in Parliament, but he's now revealed two other quotas that nobody saw coming. Half of his shadow cabinet team are male and half are women.
There will be 12 men and 12 women sitting around the shadow cabinet table. They are all there on merit.
What a coincidence. He's picked all the best people, and it just so happens there were a dozen women and a dozen men. But when it comes to the leadership team and the elevation of Kristina Keneally last week, there was no such reliance on happenstance. She was chosen to deliver an unofficial quota in the leadership team. With Albo having a male deputy, he wanted Senate Leader Penny Wong to have a female deputy.
It made it clear that my view was there needed to be gender balance in Labor's leadership team.
I thought that was pretty remarkable and quite demeaning, really, for Keneally. He was saying she got the job based on her sex. But when it was formalised and the new Deputy Senate Leader fronted the cameras, she was happy to make the same explanation herself.
I'm proud that today our party, in a united fashion, took a decision to have gender equality in our leadership team.
Wow, this stuff really is the best argument against quotas. People are being promoted for their identity. Labor now has a 50-50 split in the shadow cabinet and in its leadership. What a pity that'll turn out to be. What an artificial glass ceiling that could be if more than half of the talent in the party was women. Maybe on merit the women deserve more than half the cabinet positions. Maybe there should be an all-female leadership team someday too. Do the rules prevent that? What a ridiculous leap of logic to tell us that all these selections should miraculously fall along some 50-50 split. And I hope someone, somewhere, suggested to Kristina Keneally that there might have been other reasons she got the job.